This is Roxy with Rockstars 3.0, and I'm here with Tantric. How are you guys tonight?
10.
Yeah? We are here at the Courtyard Lounge in Englewood, and we're about to hear him play. I'm excited for that. You guys have a new album out, Mercury Retrograde. Tell me a little bit about that and the success you've had with it.
Well, I mean, it just came out October 5th. Just broke the Billboard Top 20, so we're pretty excited about that. And it's been a long time coming. And we just recorded it earlier this year. And
check out Kazian.
Yeah.
The whiz kid behind the board helped us out with it. Very happy. First single, Letting Go, like you said, just hit Top 20 on Billboard. So, pushing that right now and looking forward to, seeing what the next couple of months have in store. And we're out right now on the Mercury Retrograde headline tour.
That's awesome.
So,
that's awesome.
Just why you can.
And it's your 6th album in?
7th studio.
Awesome.
7th studio, and then there's a total of 9, but 7 are studio albums, and one is like a 5-song unplugged, and then another one is called Blue Room Archives, which is just random shit that I recorded in my basement.
Awesome. To get personal with you guys, can you tell me a little bit about the challenges that you faced? You guys have been on tour. And coming back with this record, tell me what you guys face as a band. Challenging.
Building from scratch, I think. Between records, when you wait a long time, you kind of have to have something that grabs people's attention. So being out on the road is often enough, but if you have a new product to support, it helps bring people in and want to hear those new songs, rather than the same old set list. And, of course, lineup changes, things like that. And, like I said, we're kind of rebuilding that brand. And
we do it every 3 or 4 years, but I think that we're not going to wait as long. Hopefully this one gathers the steam that we need it to gather, and we have another batch of songs shortly out after. And, we just plan on touring forever. I've got 2 other guys with me that are tour dogs as well, so I don't have to, soften it up.
Cool. Writing the music, what's your process with that?
Normally, it'll start with either an emotion, or a guitar riff or a piano riff that I'll be fucking with, and that riff will kind of lend itself into a melody. I mean, it already but they all kind of come differently. But it's just normally we're even when we're sound checking, I'll have a riff and I'll just play it over and over, and over the time, everybody in the band kind of starts picking it up, and sometimes songs are constructed like that over time, and bits and pieces of jamming and adding little parts, but it's all that fun at first, and then when it just really comes down to it, it's about taking the best of what you have. And sometimes you write songs that are instantaneous, where you can write them in 15, 20 minutes, and they all come together. And sometimes songs are a process where they're written over a period of time, just for no other reason other than that's just the time you have to allocate to it, then you move on. And, they are all valid processes, but not necessarily one in particular that always goes, dude, I'm so big.
Going back to the challenges that you guys face, getting new band members, it's going to happen with bands, it does. Can you describe how you guys have integrated into this?
I mean, honestly, it does happen with bands, but I was fortunate enough when I met these guys, they knew each other, and it kind of all came to me, so it was really lucky on my part to have had them find me, more so than anything. But then over time you just understand if these guys are people that are in your band that play instruments, or they're your friends that you would hang out with anyways and play instruments, and that really dictates longevity in a band, because you really, if it's not the money that's keeping you together, which in this particular situation it's not the reason that we do it. I mean, it's partial, but it has to be that they have to be great players, you have to respect each other, and they have to be a good hang. Because what we do more so on the other 23 hours of the days are this far apart from each other at any given time. So, but I think in that aspect we really get along good. I mean, these are my buddies.
Chemistry is good, yeah. Chemistry is a good thing to have with music. So Awesome. I appreciate the new album. I really enjoy it. I think he's stuck pretty solid to who Tantric really is.
Thanks.
And I look forward to hearing you guys tonight. Talking about the new bands, what advice would you give to upcoming artists? You've been in this for so long.
Well, I think that things always change. The market and how you got and what a record deal was when I first started and got my first record deal, and what it is now is a completely different thing. The medium of how people buy music is completely different, and everything has shifted. But I think that the most important thing that you should start with before you even get to like how to get a deal is make sure that you're worthy of one, and make sure that you're doing it because you love it, because that's the only way you're going to get good at anything. And that's, I mean, to me, I think that if you make something that's really undeniable, eventually they will come, you know, and things will work themselves out. So the most important thing I would say to any band is to just be good at whatever it is that they do. Make sure that they do it the best, and go from there.
That's awesome advice. Thank you. Do you guys have anything that you want to add to it?
I deserve.
TantricOfficial.com website. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, all the good things.
I say it like that. He's like, TantricOfficial.com.
What exactly to say? That's why.
It's like, my name is Jerry Galino.
I think if you can't find us by now online somewhere, you're doing something horribly wrong. We're out 11 months a year almost touring, so come see us. Come check out the album. Come say hey. We more than likely want to hang out and chat with you more than we want to just only play for you, so don't be afraid to come say hey.
Meeting everybody.
We don't charge for that meet and greet unless you want something a little extra.
We offer chicken wings.
All right, thank you guys. I am Roxy, and this is Tantric.
Never know.